Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So it's down to business here. Goes long. And that's been levered clear. Tries to dink it in. And it's hoisted clear. Great lead! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So, a breakthrough already. VIGO have failed to win any of their last 5 away games. And it's played forward. Ball's gone out of play. Lovely feet. Hoists it forward. Decent looking ball. Gets it, and now what? And they've been caught out here. A really good feat from him. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Good ball. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
To get it forward quickly. Caceres. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Chooses to go back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. A real chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he heaves it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect?
Sevilla come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Sevilla really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Throw in. So here comes a substitution. Is there any support? And the finish!
That would have been some goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Sevilla are making a change now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gets it back. That's a decent ball. Has a pop! He's got options out wide.
Vigo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Has a hit! No mistake!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological...
Has a pop! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Sevilla go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Sevilla probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
The final seconds now. And that is that. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. To summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Sevilla have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
We have already started here. Mallorca have the league's best defensive record. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Luis Garcia. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Valladolid have now gone 5 games without defeat here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. Got a sight of goal here. Defending of the desperate variety. Real chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Mallorca have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's big chance! Oh, that was close. Luis Garcia. Room for a shot. There is the breakthrough. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Plays it over to the other flank. Valladolid got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. The final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
I'm
sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Valladolid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Good idea, just poorly executed. Still just a single goal between the sides. And he's got his range wrong there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Right through the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Luis Garcia. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Valladolid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Little doubt, that is a foul. That's a booking, always looked it. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's come through. Played out to the right. One! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Tries to switch the play. Well, that's where he wants it. Final act. solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it.
Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. San Sebastian have lost all of their last 5 away games.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's got away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played it greatly. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got... Oh, shooting chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Still waiting for the first goal. He's got options out wide. Defenders on the back foot. Well played, he saw that coming. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Alava head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Brings it forward. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, that's where he wants it. Gets it back. Looks to dink one in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Alava showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Xavi Alonso plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. And now the breakaway. And he heaves it forward. Ball's gone out of play. San Sebastian can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that's been levered clear. To meet it! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Zaragoza have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Villarreal have statistically the worst defence in the league. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Zaragoza on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Not offside that time.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve? He's gone for it! Played it short. Fires it in low. Turns and goes back. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's got options out wide. Good ball. He's had a shot! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it, and now what? Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Driving on, a real charge here. That'll be a corner. Great leap! shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries to get it clear. He's had that put on a plate. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Zaragoza really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Has a hit! Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Goal is still. The other side really getting onto the front foot. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he heaves it forward. Pablo Hernandez. Amor. Forward it goes. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Gets away from his opponent. He's got away. How about a shot? Hits one! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Surely, here it tries a shot! It's there! And late in the day! simplicity itself.
Poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement, the execution were top drawer.
Villarreal making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Zaragoza, no question, that's a foul.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Villarreal have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. We are into overtime. He's left his man. Good chance! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped them.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Hit long and direct. Corner it is then. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance! It's anyone's ball. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Vallecas have been finding wins hard to come by on the road. None in their last 5.
Vallecas have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Massive leap! Harmlessly behind. Still goalless. And the ball's come out. Plenty waiting in the middle. This could spell danger. Has a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low, and it nearly came off.
And it's been taken straight back. Ruben Castro. Gets it back. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Now a chance to break.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's going long. He's got options out wide. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Las Palmas playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's gone a long way up and away. Effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now the counter. Goalkeeper's ball. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Oh, great ball! Has a hit! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Now the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Finds himself eased off the ball. No question, that's a foul.
Vallecas are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Las Palmas are clinging on for the points here, right at the end.
Vallecas need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Goes for goal! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
All square again into the dying minutes. Looking to break out here. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that's that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Bilbao have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So that's got things underway. Away from immediate danger. Cocu. Barcelona, without a win in their last 5 away games, it is a worry. And the finish! Luis Enrique. So it is still 0-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. The referee's awarded a free kick. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Rivaldo. Gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Cocu, good challenge, he just stood firm. And just the keeper to beat! He's had a shot! Danger averted for now. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Puyol. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Defenders on the back foot. Puyol. Cocu. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's off on a marauding run. He's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Looks to clip it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
And they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bilbao can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Goes for goal! It's there! There is the breakthrough! That was a given, it always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Bilbao take the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Tries to locate someone up front. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Hoists it high. And that's been levered clear. Koku lobs it in gently. And it's got through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Plays it over to the other flank. Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Bilbao certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
It's come loose. This could be their final throw of the dice. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Is that. Bilbao win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Deftly done. Shapes to shoot! They score!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. La Coruña have been in fine form in front of goal and have not failed to score in any of their last 5 games. Keeper's got good distance on that. La Coruña, the most prolific team in the league this season. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gets on the end of it. Shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's going to be another corner, I think. Up to meet it! But not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Forward it goes. Oh, that's nice. Ball's loose, who's getting there? In once more. Navas. Sousa. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hoists it forward.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Nobody's going to argue with that. the final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very close.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Dinks one in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still just a single goal between the sides. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Looks to clip it forward. Silva sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's played forward. Hits one! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they set...
Tries a shot! La Coruña are making a change now. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looks to dink one in. Should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. To get it forward quickly. Into the last 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Has a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Silva. Torneo. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So we're up and running. There's a long ball. Tries to get it clear. Fernando. What a throw in. Pamplona have lost all of their last 5 away games. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Fernando. He's made sure that that won't get through. Played out to the right.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
No foul, says the referee. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Dinks one in. And that has been cleared. Point-blank header! And it's hoisted clear. Has a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Plays it out to the flank. And he's going long. Cross deflected behind for a corner. We can get that clear. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Gonzalez finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And he's there to cut it out. Referee's given a throw. Looks to dink one in, and now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Out to the right. How about a shot? Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Valencia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's in space and looking for options.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now shoot, goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then. Defending of the desperate variety. It is now or never. Time is against them. Chance to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, shooting chance! Plays it back. He's gone for it! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. And it has finished goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Valencia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, a warm welcome, one and all, on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Goes long, and it's got through. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, shooting chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. lifting it over. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Tenerife get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Is it out of harm's way?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Into the channel. Has a hit! Oh, nearly. Malaga are trailing here with the first half almost done. He's had that put on a plate. Chance. Battles to win it back. Dinks one in. And through to the goalkeeper. That'll be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Already up and running for the second half.
Malaga don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Pablo Hernandez up towards the front line. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looks to clip it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. And the weighted pass. Nicely measured pass. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Malaga have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by great home support, but they need something to go their way pretty soon, Peter.
And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it forward. Sandro. What an adventurous run from a defender. And that's been levered clear. Gets it back. Oh, good take. Goes for goal! Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Malaga are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Has a hit! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He just whacks it away.
Malaga have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
We are into stoppage time. Gets wrestled off the ball. And that's it. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball. Good clearance and very necessary. Quick glance at goal. Has a shot!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Just brushed off the ball there. Madrid have been very poor on their travels. It's 5 consecutive away defeats. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played out to the right, and the weighted hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's played forward. He's off on him. He's gone for it. It's there! And that really is so impressive.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, that had to be more accurate.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do? The whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Looks like it still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. And made a decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go into the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great run on the overlap here. Aimed into a great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Nice to get it forward quickly. Fence has got rid of that. Morientes. Ball through needs to be good here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if
Chance! He scored! They are right back in business. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's...
And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Madrid have the league's best defensive record. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's managed to get himself offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
So here comes the substitution.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Plays it out to the flank. And he's cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who is going to be taken.
Massive leap! Good attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Zidane attempts to play it through, loses his balance and loses the ball. Dinks one in. So that's it, it is all over. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim.